has different ability to either see the spiritual world, hear the spiritual world? Does everybody has those abilities?
Oh yeah, you will have, because I believe that everyone has that ability to connect with the spiritual world, to the energies, but in the different ways.
Is every chakra responsible for a certain characteristic in your body?
You always give, but you can't receive the love, you know. For some people, they struggle. They're always giving. They don't know how to love this. And even what is the love? The same, this is the block of the heart chakra. Just put your intention, you know. Connect with universe, connect with the God, because this is energy around you. This is the part of you, you know. The God within you, you and the God, it's like this beautiful connection, you know. Time, feel your intuition, ask your guides, right? Find your connection with the universe, with the light, with the higher self. And after you will receive the guidance, remember and feel yourself, where you need to put your hands, what you need now.
What exactly is energy in a body?
Energy, it's like the connection with the universe. When you close your eyes and you feel yourself within, like the energy, the language that the universe that kind of speak through us, you know, with us, because sometimes we do need words, you know. You can feel the person, you can feel the energy.
Amazing. Okay, so in this one, I want to talk to you and continue more in depth about energy and Reiki, because I believe they go hand in hand. So I think my first question to you would be, let's just start with the basics so that anybody who doesn't know what energy is can get familiar with it. So what exactly is energy in a body? We know this entire universe is made up of frequencies, energy. Our body is made up of energy. But what exactly it is? How do you define it?
Oh, it's really, you know, deep and interesting. You know, like for me, like the same, like energy, yeah, like most, yeah, maybe like from the physics when we study in the school, you identify the energy like that, like in the specific way. But for me, it's energy. It's like the connection with the universe, the kind of the feeling of the universe, you know, when you close your eyes and you feel yourself within, because the feelings is connect with the energy, is kind of that you radiate, you know. And yeah, like we used to see that the main chakras that we have, the energy, like actually we have like two main energies, like Ida and Pingala and Sushumna, like it's like in the between the main channel, and through the Sushumna we have the chakras, you know. And Ida and Pingala is like represent the masculine and the feminine energies, you know. It's like, I think like the basic, when you go on the Google and you will find this information like the same, like through the yoga, like what I was teaching. And on this like sushum, like on your spinal, we have that our 7 main chakras that we work in here and this body, but also we have more chakras, you know, that the chakras also like above you. Some people I know, they feel these chakras, they work with the chakras, and I mostly connect with the chakras above, especially when I bring my hands like above. I want to just like channeling. Sometimes in meditation, it just, even like my hands go up, you know, by itself, and I just want to feel this energy above you. I think like the energy, the language that the universe like kind of speak through us, you know, with us, because sometimes we do need words, you know. You can feel the person, you can feel the energy of the person, yeah. It's the same, the feelings. I think like for me, the feelings and the energy is like, it goes together.
So is that intuition that you have, that gut feeling, is that your connection with the universe?
I think like everyone like different connections. Some of them have the feelings inside. As for me, like I hear the words that the like, spiritual guides, how they speak with me. I say like the universe speak with me. Even like think 14 or 13 years old, I already start to hear that voice with inside my head. But, you know, when I tell it to my mom, she's like, oh, you know, they think like I'm crazy. They still think I'm crazy. My mom, she will always say like, oh my gosh, Svetlana, are you my child or not? I can't believe that I have child like you, you know? Even like, especially when I sending what I'm doing, I sharing, you know, like my path, like she was always amazed. And also like as for me, because I'm doing like Reiki, I feeling through my hands, you know. That's why I can feel the energy like with my hands, like through my hands. You know, some people who have that vision, they can see the energy, they can see your aura, you know, what color or aura you have and like whatever. That's why this, I think like everyone has a different connection, how to see, how to channel energies, how to connect with the energies. Like everyone has a different sense.
So, since you mentioned Reiki, I want to really ask you what Reiki is. But before that, I want to ask you, because you also mentioned this, everybody has different ability to either see the spiritual world, hear the spiritual world, see the aura. And I've been always fascinated by it. And why is that? But there are also 1,000 questions going on in my head. Am I capable of doing it? How do I get those powers? Do I need to be AKA, let's say, the special one to see the auras? Or does everybody has those abilities and it's just a moment of tapping into that? So what's your take on that? Let's say me, if I have to develop something like that, what would I have
Yes,
to do?
probably, yeah, you will have. Because everyone, I believe that everyone has that ability to connect with the spiritual world, to the energies, but in the different ways. Is that the same? Because life force energy, prana, the same, Reiki, ki energy, chi energy, how they call in different cultures, and even like in the religious, you can find, yeah, even like if you go, they read about the yoga, they say about the prana. Everyone has ability to connect with energy, but sometimes we have like more, your channel more open, or like it's so narrow. I know like some people, they're just born with that ability through their childhood. They can see aura, they can see the spiritual world, the spirits, they can talk because their sense more active.
Their sense is more active.
Yeah, like the vision, the hearing, the understanding, the ability to feel that vibration and energy from others, even the energies what around them. And some people, they're uncovering, sometimes it's like during the stress. I saw some people, they have a stress or a car accident or something, and after they start to see, to feel this more. Some people, yeah, like as for me, I always feel there's something else, there's something strange, you know. But nobody can explain me, because in that time nobody talk about this. Especially, you know, you should go to the church and nothing else, and as something else is from the devil. You know, even people afraid about talking about like spirits or something like that. And also during my childhood, you know, and when I was teenager, I feel the power in my hands. And people ask me, because for the 20 years I did like massages, and people ask me to do like massage because they like it, because not just like the way how I do, the energetically they feel, oh, it's so nice, I'm so relaxed, I'm so peace, you know, and now I feel better, like my headache gone. And I say like, oh, maybe just it's like, you know, like my magic, you know. Yeah, we have some kids. See, this is what I'm talking about, the harmony, you know, how to say this is like, if it's something, you know, bother you, you have to stay in the piece of harmony. Yeah. And after, when the Reiki comes to me, the guys me just pushing me, because I start to hear like Reiki. When I got and I start to do the Reiki, and now I understand what is this. That I always feel that energy. because now I kind of put everything in one spot. I have the little bit structure and understanding what is it and how the energy works. That's why through the Reiki, I kind of start to understand myself more, how the energy works. And I just become the channel, because we are just the channels of divine energy, because you're not doing anything from you because they're always the source that with you connect with the source. Like in the Reiki, from initiation, your channel is more open, more you get like more connection, and after you just channel this energy for your like clients, friends, whatever the people come to you.
So, do you think Reiki is the first step of understanding your own energy, or are there other methods as well?
No, I start to understand the work with energy when I start to do yoga.
Okay.
You know, the chakras, even, you know, the mantra meditation, like the bija mantras, you know, like through the yoga too, because you're moving your body, you're working with your body, but at the same time, you're working with your energy too. That's why I like yoga. It's like double. You're working with the physical and energetical, you know, the bodies. And Reiki just gave me maybe more confidence about myself and understanding that I'm not crazy. Because what I felt before, this is everything was right with me. But because like nobody explained me like what I felt. That's it.
Talking about feelings, why is it that performing Reiki on somebody leads to better discovery of what they are going through?
You mean going through them?
The things that they are going through, because when you directly work with Reiki, you catch on to their energies, and that's where the things which are hidden inside the body, those come to light.
Like as for me, when I do the Reiki, my body starts to scan the body of my clients. For example, if you have the pain in your lower back, I will feel the pain in my body too. And after, when I go to that part of your body, I feel kind of resistance, or sometimes I feel cold. That's why, like, for me, it's like, I understand there's something from like unbalance here that we need to work. And I ask sometimes the questions, maybe something happened or how they feel, because I feel this one. I always have the conversation with my client that we can go deeper and to find the roots of unbalancing, you know, the chakra part that what we need to be healed.
Okay. So it's always the balancing on the unbalancing of chakra. If somebody doesn't know Reiki, how can they find out that Reiki might be able to help them? And what's the first step one can actually use?
The lack of the energy, I think. If you feel you always depressed, you don't have energy, you kind of out of the balance, you feel like something not aligned with you, you always even like wake up already tired, that just means you need to do the energy healing, you know. And Reiki is really good because it's, first of all, it's removed that stagnant energy that you have. And sometimes we do need to bring something fresh. Sometimes it's enough to clean, you know, to cleanse, to remove that stagnant energy, and just your energy start to flow smoothly by itself, you know. And of course, like the Reiki practitioners, Reiki masters can help you, but also how we talk about your responsibility. If you still in that negative emotions, you're drinking a lot of alcohol, you're not kind of using your life for the positivity, you know, it's the same. We kind of bring your energy of level 5, and after you go again drink, maybe that negative energy with you resonate with the negative energy, again to the zero, you know. And after again you come back, after like maybe you feel okay, I need again, because you feel better, you're coming back, we recharge you, we cleanse you, and you kind of continue the same. That's why I teach my clients, please, now we need to change something, otherwise you're gonna come to me. You know, I don't want you to come like every month. I need you to teach how to balance yourself, like meditation, that like how I explain, like sound bathing, earth bathing, like forest bathing, whatever, like it comes to you, any like some mindfulness tools that help you to keep your balance, to keep your harmony. But first, like we mentioned before, ask yourself, what is harmony for you? What is like for me to be in the balance? What is this? What the feelings I have when I'm in the balance? That's why it's like self-discovering, like self-journey. It's again like you need to do this work. And after I teach my clients, like when you feel you need me, when you feel like this is the time, not just right away, you know, like every month or whatever. Yeah, sometimes we have that cases that people need extra help, to like push through. But after, with like everything kind of goes smoothly, like again, do your job, do your integration, and after you feel okay, this is, take a step again, like one more step, come.
Okay. So you talked about if anybody's waking up tired, that's one of the signs that you have stagnant energy. If you're going through anxiety, let's say depression, and you're having alcohol, so of course it's going to bring your energy down. So, and we were talking about chakras. Is every chakra responsible for a certain characteristic in your body?
Yes. For example, the root chakra, it connects with your blood, with your bones, in connection with your ancestors, for example.
Okay.
That's why when we're healing the root chakra, we need to connect with the earth, even like the disease, maybe with your bones, with your tissues, with your muscle, like everything that hold you, give that your earth energy. It can be connect something unbalanced in your root chakra. And it's the same, the sacral chakra, like for example, your like fertility, or maybe the girls can get pregnant or something, that we need to heal there, because the womb is holding a lot of emotions there, kind of the storage is for emotion. That for girls, like for women, like so important to give the flow, in that chakra. For the men, it's so important, like the solar plexus chakra, because it's your power, how to feel yourself in your society, give that power to push through, to break through, to be that brave, and also any problems with your digestion, the same. This is considered, we have the lack energy of your solar plexus. The same heart. If you're like so over emotional, or you take a lot from others people, or for you always give, but you can't receive the love, for some people they struggle, they're always giving, they don't know how to love this, even what is the love. The same, this is the block of the heart chakra. The throat chakra, it's maybe the problem with the thyroid gland. Actually, the heart chakra, the same what I have, it's the lung disease. This is the lung disease, the bronch, like everything, your respiratory system, it can be the same with your heart chakra, because it's the same, like when it's connect with our bodies, the same energetically, oh my gosh, sorry for my English, energetically is connect with your organs, with your parts, the same throat chakra, the thyroid gland. If you have a problem here, you can speak your truth. You're afraid to speak your truth, that maybe people will judge you, or what they will think, or how we will look, and blah, blah, blah. Or like some emotions, and you're always kind of swallowing. You kind of, even like you have a problem with your voice. Always when this get cold, you always have problem with your throat, This is... for their Ajna chakra,
which is your third eye.
Third eye, yes. That is your vision. The problem is your eyes, their nose, the ears. It's the same, like what the parts we connect here. The Sahasrara, this chakra is always open.
It's always open.
Yeah, it's usually it's always open, like because everyone has connection with the cosmos.
Yeah,
it's always the petals, like it's always like open. That's why, like during the Reiki session, we can find what the chakra unbalance.
I kind of read that the energy moves from bottom to top, which is from your root chakra to your crown chakra.
It's when you awakening your kundalini. You bring one, but can you like imagine? It's like it's just gonna move on one way. It's always moving both ways. You can as for me when I meditate, I always see that beautiful circulation, you know, up and down, because we have that the higher energy that go from the higher chakras down to the earth, and the same from the earth up to the sky.
But that would probably be when you are awakening. Let's say if somebody is not awakened yet, and is it possible that they have their heart chakra open but root chakra imbalanced? Or is it like if your root is imbalanced, heart will also be imbalanced?
Sometimes it's happened, yeah. Sometimes it's usually like I noticed during these 10 years, some chakra can be so active, you know, and other chakras so sleeping.
Okay.
You know?
What's active and sleeping?
Active, there is like lots of energy, you know.
Okay.
Like for example, if you have lots of energy here in the solar plexus, maybe you're like fast eating, you moving a lot, you're pushing yourself a lot. There's lots of energy there, you know. That's why maybe it's gonna be like in your root chakra, because you can ground yourself. Or like the Ajna chakra is working, you're just thinking a lot of project and blah blah, and you feel an anxiety, you feel a lot of fear. That's why you need to ground yourself in your root chakra.
Okay.
That's why everything should become in the balance. And also, as for me, it's so important to bring the balance of the Ida and Pingala. It's feminine and masculine energy. That's like when we meditate, why we put two hands together here on your heart. Yeah, we connect your masculine and feminine energy. We connect together, and always is represent that we live in dual worlds, where it's the black and white, women and women, like everything. That's why we're here to bring everything in balance. And the heart, your connection is like the same. 3 lowest chakras, 3 highest chakras, everything connects
to your heart.
Yeah, with your heart, because the heart is the main center. The center of your center, I always say. Yeah. This is your journey to your center.
To live from your heart, right?
Yes. That's why we're teaching, because nowadays, during our childhood, they taught us how to live in your mind. And now we're just going to our remembering and to awakening, we kind of remember how to live from our heart.
It's a journey.
It's a journey.
I'm doing that. It's a journey. We get into that masculine and feminine energy, and you mentioned that we have to balance our Pingala and
Ida and Pingala.
Ida and Pingala.
Yes, because we have Ida, Pingala, and we have Sushumna. You know, it's like the main channel, whereas our chakras, you know,
they're in the channel. Yes. So let's say anybody who does not know how to perform Reiki, like I don't know how to perform Reiki. Are there any steps I can do on a daily basis to feel the energy of my chakras, feel how my body is feeling, and probably take a step towards healing it? Or is just going through a healer such as yourself is the only way to get your chakras balanced?
So I believe that through our intentions, we have that, everyone has that ability to heal yourself. It's just like a little bit you need to practice, to feel. But I always suggest connect with the light. Like if you imagine the light above you, even you can a little bit rub your hands, bring a little bit your hands to your heart. Take a few deep breaths, inhale and exhale, in and out. Just a little bit ground yourself into your heart. And after you will go a little bit the hands like this apart. After you can feel this, your palm is getting hot. Because some people, they right away have that ability, they can feel that energy, the hands going hot. And now we need just to charge yourself with the light. You just imagine the bright golden sphere above you, above your crown, and you bring and you kind of breathe out this light into your heart, and from your heart you're pushing that energy to your hands. And after you just need maybe spend 2-5 minutes to sit and kind of accumulate this energy between your hands. And also I say if you have any prayer, any connection with the God, universe, any words any guides you want to call upon, you just asking, like, for example, if you visit Jesus, you call upon the Jesus consciousness. If you visit Krishna, you call on Krishna. Even like with you Allah, you call for the Allah. Just help you to heal yourself. Just please give me this energy of the healing, yeah? And you sit until you feel it, okay, you're ready to heal yourself. And after you ask, okay, where's the parts of my body, or like maybe chakras needs to be healed. And intuitively, you need to feel where you want to place your hands. Maybe there is particular, maybe you have like shoulder pain. Maybe you can put on the shoulder, yeah, your hands, and imagine that you're channeling this light energy into your shoulder. If you want, like, I usually, what I like to put, like for me, it's like so important. I put my left hand on my heart and on my belly, my right hand. I just charging myself like that and sitting, and imagine the lights go through their crown to my heart, and from my heart to my hands. And I just charging myself with this energy. And of course, like if you have the Reiki initiation, we call upon the Reiki too. And I also work with archangels and angels. I call upon my angels to, help me. And like, for example, when I do cacao, when I drink cacao, I ask the Ish cacao, the goddess of cacao, the mama cacao comes to me and heal my heart, That's why this is your intention, wherever you will believe, you will receive. That's why if you don't believe, you say, oh, it doesn't work. No. But maybe first, you don't, because not right away you will feel that energy, but you need maybe some techniques. But some people, I know they right away. As for me, before my initiation, because I have two Reiki teachers. I was initiated double time. I'm double Reiki master. And actually, in the Reiki, you can have like few teachers if you feel that the energy it give you more power, like your channel be like more strong. Before, because I was interesting before my course, I just sitting and calling like, please Reiki, come to me, and through my health, please help me to heal myself and my body. And I just intuitively put, all these chakras, just hold my body. And after 2-3 days, there's a lot of internal work start to me. During that holding my hands, I start to remember the trauma from childhood. I start to cry. I start to cleanse myself, and it's like so interesting. That's why in that moment, I believe, yes, everyone has that ability, maybe some stronger than less that you need to practice, but just put your intention, connect with universe, connect with the God, because this is energy around you. This is the part of you, the God within you, you and the God. It's like this beautiful connection, That's why just try. And after, if you feel like, of course, like if you go to the master, to like Reiki practitioner, you will go just deeper into your healing. But doing at home, this energy practice, this simple practice is going to help you kind of stay on track. Just keep your balance, just a little bit like this meditation in the morning, or maybe in the evening before the bed, like little rituals, like water with this, like bathing, with the salts, like this energy cleans, like walking outside. These little things will help you, just try to find like what is resonates with your heart, what's help you, and don't give up. Because it needs time. It's not just right away, like, oh my gosh, I feel that power, and my heart is like shining like light, no. Give yourself time, feel your intuition, ask your guides, try to find your connection with the universe, with the light, with the higher self. And after you will receive the guidance, you need just remember and feel yourself where you need to put your hands, what you need now. Maybe now you need to go outside or maybe eat. Just like little things. That's why I teach my clients in the morning when you wake up, touch your body, find the connection. Okay, I'm still here on the earth, Even like appreciate to think to your body, your life, you have 2 hands, 2 ears, 2 eyes, or whatever, everything with you. And after take inhale and exhale, you breathe, you just feel your breath, and after just simply ask, okay, what I want to eat. This is the simple thing to listen to find your intuition, what I want to eat. And after just feel, okay, crumbled eggs? No. The toast with avocado? No. Oh, maybe water, yes. I will start with water, And we like these little steps, because we are looking for something big, let's do something, like humongous. No. Everything the universe can see from the little beautiful things, like puzzle by puzzle. That's why you're gonna do this. And after, from the little puzzles, you're like, oh my gosh, now I kind of see my picture.
Such a beautiful thing that you said, because I had this intuition for a long time that if you have to be on this spiritual and awakening journey, you have to do something extremely grand. You probably have to just
go to Vipassana, past life,
do some extreme
or climb on
things.
Kailash,
Yes, but at the end, now you realize it's the small daily steps that you do every day that puts you on that path. It's nothing massive. It's like waking up in the morning, having water, walking in the sunlight, staying connected to the nature, listening to some positive music. Now I've stopped listening to music with lyrics as well. It's just maybe some binaural beats or the sound healing kind of things. That's it. And that brings me much more calmness as compared to any other music. And these are all small steps I've taken that has kind of got me where I am right now.
Yeah, this is beautiful that we notice and we appreciate for the small things, because I noticed the same was I was struggling, because I'm pushing myself and I wanted something big, like, oh my gosh, just even like, I don't know how to explain. But after, just stay with the little things, step by step, and take your time to uncover yourself. Like you mentioned, the rose. You can grab the rose and open the petals, no. Everything will come in right time. That's why you need to trust the universe. And you need to trust yourself.
Trust is such a big word, right? Because I wanted to ask this question, but you answered it while you were explaining about everything, that exercise. And it's so important to trust yourself, because you do come up with these questions in life. Am I on the right path? Am I doing it right? How many times do I have to do it to completely be healed? But it's not about that. It's about that internal soft voice that you just gotta trust.
Like what it comes to me. Because we concentrate on our results.
Exactly. Like
you just result from A to B.
Is attachment. And that's resistance.
And we don't enjoy the process. That's why this is little things. This is your process. But we want to get the result, because there's lots of competition that they used to put us, from our childhood. Remember, go to the school, but I think look at your family, look at your brother, look at your sister. They're just pointing like somebody's better, and you need like, oh my gosh, I need to rush, I need to grab, I need to be first, you're always pushing, and you don't notice how your life is just going through your hands, because you just don't look in here, you're just pointing on your goal and you're in stress. But when you got in that goal, you got this, like for example, you want a car, expensive car, like much better than your brother or your like co-worker, you got this car. After you sit in the car 1-2 days, and so again you're empty inside, or you're like a crazy one looking for other goal, you're just from one to another, you're not enjoying. You're not going through that experience. But when you trust, everything will come in your right time. And the same in the healing process and awakening is so important, that the right thing will come to you right away, like when you're ready to receive. Like for example, I don't know, 5 years ago, I was chanting the Hare Krishna mantra, But even 10 years ago, when I was in the Pentecostal church, and the people say like, oh, the consciousness of the Krishna will help you. And it's like, oh, no. Krishna, no, a different religion, no, it's not for me, But when I was ready to receive, oh my gosh, there was a lot of huge healing,
Yeah.
But can you imagine when I was with Krishna, they will tell me about ayahuasca. I said, oh, no, it's something from shamanism and something. No, it's not for me, I but when I was ready to receive this, I said, oh my gosh, this is what I need. Because this is, when you start to awaken, you should trust. Don't push even yourself. Don't hurry your healing. Take the time for integration and look for the masters, for the guides, for the tools. What in this moment, in the present moment, resonates with your heart. Because, like, for example, they hear, oh, you should go in the past life regression. The past life regression will help you. Yes, it's help you, but it doesn't mean it's gonna help me. It's the same. You like potatoes, but it doesn't mean like I gonna like your potatoes. It's the same, And we're here to find that peace, and we're here to find that balance within us. And everyone will find is differently.
Yeah.
This is we need to remember.
Yeah. And it's also, I think it's also hard to trust because we feel that we are alone in this world, but technically we are not. And you have mentioned this so many times that we have spirit guides, we have our ancestors, we have an entire team of animal spirits also supporting us. It's just that we just cannot see them. Imagine if we had that ability to, like, everybody having that ability to see them.
I know some people see I'm so jealous. Because as for me, I feel them with my inner eyes. When I close the eyes, I can feel the presence. Sometimes I can see the shape, the same like when I do the Reiki. Sometimes people who already passed, usually like its parents or grandparents came to them. Sometimes I can like see all the angels or the energy, like it's like the same with you. When I said the Hanuman energy is like right away with you. Yeah. I just can feel, just like, not like exactly how I feel you, but it's kind of my, with my third eye vision,
Can you feel any of my spirit guides here?
See, like for now, like it's so interesting sometimes. It comes like right away, but sometimes I need to find that my state. I kind of take a step away, just channeling, and after it comes to me. That's it. I have my spiritual tools that help me to tune that energy.
Okay. And before we get on to tools, for everybody over here, I want to ask you, how do you identify, first of all, what is a starseed? And how do you identify that you're a starseed? Because I mentioned to you, right, I'm interested in learning past life regression, but I also used to hypnotize myself to get into a past life regression. And there was this one time, I used to live in Hamilton at that time, and suddenly I woke up with a jolt in the middle of the night, and I saw this blue figure standing in my room. I tried to scream, I couldn't because my body was in a paralysis. But it was a blue, shiny male with a blue diamond over here. I saw him for like 6-7 seconds and then I went back to sleep. And that was the only time. And when I read more about it, I think it was the Syrian starseed.
I just want to say Sirius. I have a lot of connection with the Sirius.
Yes.
And my meditation, I go and I see myself with the blue, with the tiny, long, tiny, like light body. We don't have that body, heavy body that we have here.
Yes.
It's like energetic phantom. I don't know how you like to explain, kind of heavy steam body, like that we have here.
And since we have now started this conversation, let's deep dive into what are spirit guides, what are ancestors, what are animal guides, and how do you distinguish them with starseeds?
Starseed, okay. It's really,
because I am extremely curious about starseeds.
I like this, like it's like actually the topic what I like speak through because it so resonate with me, That's why I mentioned before, I always feel myself out of this world.
Yeah.
So, and like for the beginning, because I already pulled the card for us, whatever whoever will watch this video, you know, and asking what the message for everyone who will watch this video, the message for even like for us. This is the beautiful card healing.
Can you show it to the camera?
Yeah, the healing. And from this beautiful, the secret language of the lights. It's mean that you here for your healing, and maybe in this video you will find that will help you to remember, that help you to awaken, you know. And maybe now your heart is searching for the healing. That's why stay with us and listen. We're so happy to have you here, because you know everyone in this path, you know, like everyone's here, you know, not nobody like better or you know something wrong with you, like, or like it's like somebody guru, we all gurus, we're all healers, you know. We just in the different classes, you know, like in the school, in the different grades, you know. We just need time, you know. If you maybe now you not understand this, is not something wrong with you, just maybe it's not your time to understand. Like for example, if you in the second grade, you can understand what from the ninth grade. It's like a cosmos for you. You're like, what are you talking about, guys? I just know like 2 + 2 is 4. I don't know nothing else, you know. That's why it's the same, you know. Just if you hear that it resonates with your heart, yeah, just stay with us and listen. So the spiritual guides, you know, it's so interesting. Like one day I wake up with the strong feelings that I want to connect with the angels.
With the angels.
Yes, angels, archangels, because there was a lot of paths for me that I went through, like reading the Bible, the Jesus, you know, his consciousness after Krishna, all that, even like Shiva, you know, all the goddess from the Hinduism. And others like, why don't connect with my angels, you know? And after I started to search information, just the simply how connect with them, you just need set your intention, just call upon them. So, and I sit and meditate. And I ask them, please, if I have any like archangel, angels I want to see, I want to communicate with you, I want to hear you, please give me the hint, like you're here and who is me, you know. And after I just hear 3 names, it was Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. And I said, it's interesting. And after when I started to learn more and uncovering this energy, I understand like they're working with me. And I remember like one day I went the lady because I need help in my spiritual way, because I always say like every dentist needs a dentist. It doesn't mean like I'm a teacher and that I don't need another teacher. No, I'm still learning. I'm still in my my school, you know. I just in the beginning of my studying, yeah. And I find the lady and she's like so amazing, like the same starseed. And she can read that Akasha field.
Yeah.
And she went to my Akasha and she told me the same. I have my 12 angels who work with me, who protect me, guide me through my path here on the earth. And the main one is Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. It's like, whew, you know, it's so good because, you know, when you go into spirituality and you feel the things, you feel like, I'm correct. I'm crazy. I'm not. Is it okay that I feel that? Or maybe just my imagination? Because always with my mom, she told me, oh, Svetlana, this is just your imagination. Just go do your work or like whatever. You know?
But it is also very, I was reading this book by Robert Simmons where he, and the book is called The Heaven and Earth, where he connects crystals with how they are sent by the universe and their aim is to get heaven onto earth. And in that book, I read it that imagination is your doorway to creating the entire universe.
Yes. Now I understand this, because now I understand that I saw in my childhood when I was a teenager, like everything was right with me. And this lady was going to work, and she like more explained. She guys just tell me actually everything what I felt, everything what I saw. And it just was for me the hint like, okay, Svetlana, everything is fine. You're going on the right path. Just like keep going. Even she told like keep going because you're guiding, you're divinely guiding. Just call upon your guides. And also she told, because I was thinking, yes, I was feeling there are some guides with me, but she can see them because at that time I couldn't see, I can't connect like that deeply. And there was some like Buddhist master, some like doctor, you know, she saw like few people with me. And after like she told like some like shamanic lady, like actually she's all like from Peru, like Colombia, that spiritual guide came to me. And actually in that time 3 years ago I started to awaken my shamanic power within me. That's why, so your angels and archangels, you know, they can change, they can give you more. If you already learned this lesson, they can like go and leave you. But your guardian angels, yes, you born with them, you stay with them. And archangels, like for example, if now, because now I'm working with the Metatron, because his power, the power of Merkaba, you know, the Metatron
Merkaba,
cube, yeah. This is now I got this power that I'm working with, I'm calling upon him when I need. And the same you spiritual guides. For example, if you need to learn this lesson, you go with this teacher, like the same how Krishna came to me. He helped me to expand my awareness, to understanding of this word, understanding of the energies and everything. And after when I learned this lesson, he left me, you know. And after other teachers came, like how it's like it's work, like, but it's like from my perspective, from my wisdom and from my lessons, you know. Maybe like from others it works differently. Like I mentioned, like everyone builds their own relationship with the spiritual world. Is the same with the starseed, with our star nation, the other realms, the Sirius, Pleiadians, Arcturians, you know, there's a lots of, you know, light beings who's like around us, because we don't have just on the earth, you know. There's lots of, you know, and how I feel and I believe we live in other dimensions and other planets, you know, too. But maybe because our was last previous lives there, that we more attractive, that we have more connection. Like for example, Sirius for me is the same when I looking for my first oracle deck and I see the starseed, you know, and I see the picture. It's like it's me. It's like it's about me, and I like it like rainbows, that energy, that colors, you know, that blue silverish, you know, with the kind of golden shining, you know. It's like so for me. And when I started to learn more, like connect more, and I feel this connection, even like when I did like ayahuasca, you know, the three of them came to me and I just sitting and do it like language with them. And I remember when I went for one lady, she's actually the starseed, and she's remember all her previous lives on the earth, other dimension, like everywhere. Like she's so talented, and she has she's artist, and she has a beautiful picture of the man face of the man on the wall, and I just came and staring. And she comes to me like, oh, hi. And she's like, oh, this is my painting, this is my art. And he's from Sirius? And she's like,
How do you know?
yes, Sirius B. I said, oh, yeah. And she's like, how do you know? I don't know. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes it just comes to you, you just feel
You
it.
just know it.
Yes, yeah,
that's
you
what
just
intuition
know
says,
it. You know, even like you can't explain. You're just like so attractive. And I think like some of us, we are just awakening to remember this knowledge. Some of not. They don't need just. They're like, oh, I'm starseed. I believe like we all starseeds, you know, because we have just from all different dimensions. Even like we have here on the Earth live. After maybe we're gonna go like the Sirius, after Arcturians, like Venus, you know, all that one. That were just for now. Do you need that memory now? Not. Maybe you just come to chill out here to hang out, to see even like how to have fun, like be like alcoholic or whatever, have a fun, and like I don't know, like just live that basic life. But it's normal too, you know. This is your experience. Maybe you're gonna, maybe we already live that lives. Like in the ayahuasca was, you know, not the pleasant was. I remember who I was, you know, but okay, I went to that experience, and now maybe for me time for awakening to remember that I'm starseed, you know.
I also read this that star seeds take birth on planet Earth to awaken this
Yes.
one.
We
Is that
have
true?
a mission. Yes, we have a mission because now we're gonna kind of channeling this unconditional love, that pure life, and help kind of we're gonna basing this energy from our heart to other hearts, you know, and in different ways. Like for example, my tools is Reiki, sound healing, cacao, yeah. Your is like just speaking the truth and help, and others maybe making the cakes, you know, making like flowers or making beautiful arts or sing. Like everyone has different instruments, you know, everything that will help you that sense of peace, love, and understanding that you're not just a body, you know.
You're more than that.
Yeah.
It's the earthly experience is known to be the toughest experience a soul can go through.
Some, you know, the gurus, the teachers, they say that this is the tough.
Yeah.
This is the tough one, like we are here, you know. This is the hardest, even like that we have the body, what is struggling.
All condensed, like our entire frequency, which is supposed to be entire pure bliss connected to the source, condensed into this human form. And on top of that, like a cake, you add a layer of trauma, you add a layer of stress, you add a layer of attachment. Imagine what happens to this frequency, continuously living in that frequency of survival.
Yeah, here there's a kind of a lot of heaviness, but if you accept this with the love, understanding this was your choice. But as for me, I'm still not understand like for what I chose like to come here, but maybe just share, you know, experience love with others. Yeah, but when I went to the deep meditation and I see myself in the kind of crystal castle, the temple, it was so beautiful, so huge. And I see myself on the blue skin. And even like we don't speak, you know, we kind of look at each other and we're speaking through the heart. You understand. Yeah. You understand, you know, and they smile and the energy is so differently. And I usually go there to kind of upgrade my DNA, upgrade my energy, and charge myself to take kind of the codes from there. And after I kind of uncoding, they show me how to uncode here, you know. And it's so magical, and I still can't believe it, you know, because, you know, you're here on the earth and your mind starts to work too. There's beautiful capsule. They kind of open up and there's crystals, the amethyst bed. You're laying down there, they close the lids, you kind of inside, and they're less like, ooh,
this was an actual
the frequency. There's frequency. You're laying down in this bed, they help you activate your DNA, kind of cleanse you, like, I don't know, like what they're doing there. Everything is spinning, the energy, you're just flying, you're just that amazing state. And after that, I just come back here.
And this was during your meditation?
Yes.
Is there any particular meditation that one has to do to connect and find out their connection with the starseed, or it just happens?
I think like if you're ready, they will show you.
Then why did I see that blue man during my hypnosis?
That's why you have that connection.
And after that, I've been trying to. I've never been able to achieve it.
Maybe see how the life changed after. Yeah, maybe like you need to see, maybe you start to awaken, maybe you don't believe, or you was asking, there's some anything else that this world, so like there's any angels or whatever, that's what must be a question that they just show up, that you keep going on you and just believe it, like we are here, we with you, we support you. And I remember like one day I was struggling, I think like after my third pregnancy, and my body was so exhausted, you know. And I was calling upon Archangel Raphael because he's the healer. He has that beautiful green healing energy. And I was first like down, listening to music like that, and it's like, please come to me, even like help me to feel you, you know, to connect. And after I feel like somebody like touching me here, and I said, okay, like thank you that you with me. And after I just kind of fall asleep, turn on the side, and after, you know, that state between dream, like consciousness and consciousness, that
I think it's called the theta state. if I'm
theta
not wrong,
state
yeah.
or nidra, you know, in yoga they call the nidra,
Okay.
nidra state between consciousness and kind of nidra sleep. And I feel the big wing like kind of cover me.
Wow.
And after just, I just wake up like that because, you know, I can't believe it. And it's like, oh my gosh, it was dream and it was real, you know, it's real. But after it's like, okay, you was calling by him, you know, that's what became. And after I was trying to call him again, never show up.
Never show up?
I feel, but like that touch, like you see, you saw with your eyes.
Yes.
I feel with my body. And after, no.
You know, I've always
Because
felt-
you know, they just, I think like they show you once, so like when you like, you need that important something, just to give you understand, like please trust me with you, you know.
That's true, because this is what I've always realized. If you desperately want to connect to them, it doesn't happen. And every time you just set out an intention and let it be, that's when the magic happens.
Yeah, because the trust, you know, they always say like teach us to trust them, you know. And we should remember they have lots of job. Can you imagine you calling upon the Raphael? They calling upon everyone they're calling, you know, that's, you know, for them it's hard too.
But can he be with multiple people at the same time? Let's say
same,
you
like
are calling him, I'm calling him.
like the same. You praying God, you praying like Hanuman here, somebody in India, somebody like in Bali and wherever, and he will come for them, you know. That's why the same how the energy spread the energy, you know. It's the same how we work with this distance Reiki. It doesn't matter why I can send this light through me to you wherever you located. The same God, he's here, Hanuman is here, it's whatever, like whoever calling him, like the energy just go through the same consciousness, like Jesus consciousness, he's here, wherever, like who is calling for him, the energy goes, you know. The energy just spreads, you know, the light is the same how the sun, the same, they spread the light all over, the same like we hear. It's, you know, it's so magical because it's so magical, it's so deep topic. Maybe for someone it's like what you guys are talking about, but it's just what we experience, we share. Like if we believe it's our truth. If for some people they can say, okay, we're crazy. Okay, we're crazy. Thank you so much.
You can call us crazy.
Yeah, but believe me, you're gonna be the same crazy. Maybe not this life, but for the next life.
In some lives,
yeah.
Until you learn those lessons.
I always say like maybe in the next life.
But would you want to come back to Earth? I'm like, it's done.
You know,
no, probably not.
I don't want to come back. I don't want to come back. Even like when I see like my past life regression during ayahuasca ceremony, I see like how I burst, I kind of going through my mom in that black tunnel, and I'm like, please, I don't want to come here again, you know, because it's tough, but it's our mission. You know, it's like the same, like this growth comes to me when I again understand my mission, that hold the lights.
Hold the light.
Yeah. And the responsibility for me not to hold the lights in space for everyone, hold the lights for myself. Because before, when I just started awakening my power, not just like it's not my power, it's the universe. I always say that I'm instruments in the God's hands. It's not like I'm gonna heal you. No. The universe is gonna heal you. You're gonna heal yourself. I'm just the channel, you know. And I think like, I have to now help others because I have that ability. I know where it is good. I'm going to share this good with everyone. But no, because this was my ego. The main responsibility is just hold the light within your heart. You know, like a flower, you're just blooming. You're not chasing for the bees. Whatever needs to come for your healing, for your nectar, the bees, they will come. your responsibility to root it deeply, to get the sun, to sunshine, be yourself, to find yourself. That's it. And the same, if you go on that path of the guide, it's not just you have that ability, it's nice job or whatever. No, this is a big, big responsibility. The big responsibility to keep your channel clean, and first of all for yourself. Because whatever that you hold within, you're gonna channel and share with others.
That's so true. That's so true.
Thank you so much.
On this note, we'll call an end to today's episode, and probably in the next time we'll continue on the so many topics that we have not yet touched based on.
Yeah, there's just a lot of what to explore. If you wanted to explore something, or you wanna we're gonna open the topic, you can leave in the comments. Yeah, we're gonna go through the comments, create something new, and also if you wanna see maybe more practice, like maybe guided meditation, some techniques that you can use in your basic life, we're always happy to share.
And also I'll leave her Instagram account in the description, so feel free to follow her.
Yeah, thank you so much, and thank you for inviting me.
Thank you so much.
And enjoy your day. Thank you.